Well, as the race to the White House starts to heat up, Democratic presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg visited Indianapolis today for a private fundraiser. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shelley Kirk.
I'm Brad Bird. The former South Bend mayor returns to Indiana with some momentum after strong showings in Iowa and New Hampshire. Eyewitness News' Kayla Sullivan reports from your local election headquarters.
VIP guests enter a private fundraiser for Pete Buttigieg in Indianapolis.
Money is always critical, and he's trying to build up that momentum and keep it going.
Political analyst Dr. Laura Wilson notes the timing of this event says a lot.
It shows that even though we're coming up to the Nevada primary and the South Carolina primary, he obviously thinks this fundraiser is important, and being in Indianapolis is important because you only have so much time, and he's choosing to spend some of it here with us.
Buttigieg, Buttigieg. The former South Bend mayor is leading in terms of delegates after two primary elections. But how will he do here in Indiana, a state that Bernie Sanders won in the 2016 primary election?
It's hard to say at this point, but I would tell you it says a lot about the Democratic Party, that from an ideological perspective, they're still up in the air who they want to support. Bernie obviously being much more progressive, Buttigieg being much more moderate.
We asked people on Twitter whether Pete Buttigieg being a Hoosier would impact whether they would vote for him. 83% say no, but 17% say yes.
Somebody being from Indiana gives a little bit more hometown feel. You relate to them a little bit more. They know more of what you've been through and what experiences that you have.
Wilson says if he wants to do well here, he may want to emphasize his Midwest upbringing.
If he can talk about Indiana being a success, sticking to those kind of talking points, that makes Hoosiers feel good about themselves, and that makes them also feel good about him and his candidacy.
Regardless of how he does in Indiana, Buttigieg is the first Hoosier Democrat to make it this far in a presidential election in half a century. From the Indiana State House newsroom, Kayla Sullivan, Eyewitness News.